You know what's crazy? As you get older, shit is not funny no more. I remember being a kid, not taking life serious, just laughing at everything. Seeing my Caribbean parents curse, get mad, and I'm just sitting there laughing. But now that I'm in my 20s, every day, I don't know about y'all, I'm just surviving. People be asking me, how are you doing? Good. Alright. Close friends. Sure, I'm surviving, bruh. The whole time you thinking people doing so well in life. The whole time you thinking your friends living life. But 85% of the time, they in the same boat as you. They surviving just like you. And what makes stuff worse, you got those people that don't even be worrying about their own lives. The whole time I'm scrolling through TikTok, all I'm seeing is DDG's breakup with his girl. Not saying that I don't care. Everyone that's been through a breakup, you know, some tough shit. But if you're nowhere where you want to be, bro, why are people so worried about celebrities' lives that don't know who you are? If you're not at all where you want to be, bro, you got so much stuff on your head. Why are you worrying about someone that doesn't even know who you are? The only thing that keeps me every single day is God and the gym. Because sometimes you could be working hard towards something, you don't see no progress, the whole time you discouraged. But then in the back of your mind, you got to stay positive. But y'all let me know what y'all do to keep y'all through the day. Are y'all surviving? Is life just good for y'all? Shoot, y'all let me know.
Hello everyone, this is Emmanuel Cook. We will be reacting to a new video today, so make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below, and let's get into the video.
I just think it's crazy that my parents really got me out here fighting for my life. Like, I ain't got no trust fund, no generational wealth. Bitch, I ain't even get the Gerber baby life grow up plan. Like, are you crazy? Two people decide to have sex, now I'm just waking up fighting for my life every day. What the fuck? Like, y'all could have passed down some millions, maybe a mansion, but no, y'all want to pass down depression and diabetes. Y'all could have kept that shit. What the fuck?
When I tell y'all adulting is hard as fuck, I just paid my rent. I just paid for car insurance for the next 6 months, mind y'all, because I just got kicked off my granddaddy insurance. I just paid, well, I ain't even paid yet, but I got to pay for 4 new tires because my tires are bald as fuck and they don't got no grip on the floor no more. And then on top of that, I still got to refinance my fucking vehicle. And I told my friends they could come over tonight. We could do a game night. I want to go to sleep. I just spent so much fucking money. I don't want to do shit no more. I want to go to sleep. I don't want to think about shit. I don't want to worry about life. I don't want to do none of the above. Like, I understand, like, yes, it's a blessing. I don't have to pay for insurance for the next 6 months. Yes, if I buy the tires, that's $400 right there for 4 new tires. Just for them to put it on and do the bullshit. Yes, I'm going to have new tires. And then it's just bills on top of bills on top of bills on top of bills. But I know after I pay these bills, I'm going to be stress-free. You know what I mean? Once I pay my credit card off and shit, I'm going to be stress-free. But right now, I don't want to do shit but go to sleep.
The hardest part about being an adult, bro, is we ain't got no more rest periods. Like, when you a kid, bro, you got summer vacation, bro. All of our summers now, bro, we working. And every time you think you can rest, nigga, you got to pay a bill. Or something broke. Or you got to do something for your car, bro. Being an adult, bro, if I would have known that it take all of this shit, bro, I don't know if I would have made that decision. Because at this point, bro, that don't make no fucking sense. Like, bro, we going through it, y'all. Real talk. And we just got to, like, take it on the chin and look at all the kids. Like, bro, I be looking at kids, bro, like, in the neighborhood and shit like that. I just be watching them, like, y'all just so happy, and y'all don't even know how happy y'all are. And all of y'all want to be adults just to go to a fucking club and stand on the couch. That's what y'all want to do? Or just drink? The only reason why we drinking is because we depressed. Like, real talk. Or we need something.
I feel like adults don't really talk about how it is to be overstimulated as an adult. Like, every single day I have to wake up. I have to go to work. I have to do all of this shit when I get off work. I got to run around, go to the grocery store, go make sure this is straight, go to basketball games, go to soccer games, show up for your kids, go to doctor's appointments. You got to go to your own doctor's appointments. You got to cook around the house. You got to clean. You got to handle business outside of work. By the time you get home or by the time you lay down, you get a couple hours of sleep. And the next day you got to wake up and do that shit all over again. Every single day of your life is dedicated to waking up, making sure you pay bills and handle business for your family. That shit is so fucking overstimulating. Like, just knowing, like, there has to be more than life than just always fucking on go and trying to make it as a fucking adult. It seems like everything just piles up at one fucking time. Like your mind be all over the place because when it's time to lay down, you start thinking about shit that you forgot to do, even though that you were supposed to be doing the shit, but you got so much shit to do in one day that you forget to do something. So you keep putting that one thing off until the very last minute until it's time to get it done. Like being an adult sometimes is like, fuck, man, I should have stayed in a child's place for real because this shit right here is not it. I'm telling you. Damn.
Hey, what level of adulthood are y'all on right now?
I am on that level where we discover that we'll never actually have the life that we thought we could have growing up. And there's an entire generation of millennials currently realizing that the life that we were told that we could have and grew up believing that we could have is simply unattainable. I used to believe that no matter how hard I worked, I could get to the top. If I just worked hard enough, I could get there. If I just did enough, I could get there. And I am now 34, realizing that that's not the case. The game is rigged. So that's the level of adulthood that I've achieved, is I have realized the game is rigged and I no longer want to play. What do I do? Do I get a trophy now, or?
You remember the days when we used to get excited because we were getting paid? You know, once the check hit, we were excited. We had so many things we were going to buy. Now, we get to stare at it in our account for a couple minutes before reality hits and all those auto payments get taken out.
Being a 30-year-old with like real adult money and responsibilities is so odd to me because for some reason when you're 13, you think you're going to be 30 and you're going to have everything figured out. And I was like, I'll probably have a kid or two. No, I have 4 cats. We're all going to the cabin. That's fun. And what I bought with my Christmas money from my grandma is something I probably would have bought when I was 12 or 13. I got props from the 2003 live action Peter Pan with Jeremy Sumter because I don't know, nothing brings me joy more than that movie. And I think that needs to come back around. Like I need Gen Z to rediscover that movie and start making TikTok edits of it so I can feel something again. But I'm just curious what other people buy with their real adult money. Like what are we buying that we don't need? My things are props, lip filler, and like probably books. I don't know, but like I want fun other things that I could spend my non-disposable disposable income on. Yeah, these are fresh, by the way, and they hurt and they will go down in swelling. So if you're my mom watching this, relax. But yeah, anyways, I'm very excited for the Peter Pan boxes. TikTok just is my video diary sometimes, and that's what you're getting today. Anyways.
I feel like adulthood comes in 2 forms. You got the full version, then you got the demo version. And let me explain. Okay, the demo version is you got a job, so you got a responsibility, you got an obligation to wake up and go to work every day, but you still live with your parents. You still kind of depend on them. You might still be on a family plan with the phone bills. You might even be helping out with bills here and there, but you're not paying a full rent. You're not paying light bills. You're not paying water bills. You're not paying for groceries. Maybe you got your own car, maybe you don't, who knows? But that's the demo version. Now the full version, you got your own car. You got your own house. You pay your own bills. You wake up, you go to your job, you handle business all on your own without the dependency of your parents at all. Now, I came up with this analogy when I was talking to a guy who found himself comparing himself to other people, feeling like he getting left behind, like he ain't doing enough. And I came up with that to kind of let him know that a lot of people, you feel like they out here really lit. They'll be lit online, but they not really living the full version of adulthood. And I'm not knocking nobody like that shit. Sometimes I wish I still live with my mama. But I just said that to let him know that it's a lot of people that seem like they balling, but they only balling because responsibilities is not in their budget. I really just wanted him to realize that comparison is the thief of joy. It don't matter what nobody else is doing, gang. Just focus on you. When it's your time, it's your time.
Older Gen Z and millennials, how do you guys measure life? And what do you have to look forward to? Because I'm sitting here and I'm like, when the semester comes to an end, the semester comes to an end. When it's summer, when it's break, we break. Do y'all get breaks? Do y'all have, what do y'all look forward to? How do you measure life? And, do you just wake up every day and say, I'm going to life today and I'm going to keep lifing and adulting, without a break? It's just, it never stops? Because if so, I don't want that. I don't want that.
Do me a favor, bag this adulting shit up and throw it away. Take me back to the times where I would walk home from school, get home, call my mother on the house phone at her job to let her know that I made it home safely, kick my shoes off, throw my TV dinner in the microwave, watch Boy Meets World until 106 in Park came on, and wait till every Friday night so that I could call my mom and ask her for $20 so I could go skating or to the mall with my friends. This adulting shit is ghetto. It's ghetto. And it was overhyped.
Y'all, after I done pay bills and stuff like that, I'll be ready to rush home so I can get my money's worth out of this rent, the lights, and this water. Because being an adult is very much so ghetto. Can't take it no more.
So you're telling me that we're supposed to work a 9 to 5, exercise regularly, make healthy meals, take care of our pets, maintain our friendships and our relationships, spend time with our family, keep our homes clean, take care of our personal hygiene, and get enough sleep forever? Because it's only Tuesday and that just feels like a lot.
Coming to bed, honey?
I don't know about y'all, but I'm not stressing over deadlines and stuff anymore. It never ends. It never ends. Like, there's always a task to do as an adult. Who voted for this? Who vetoed this? I gotta fill out all this paperwork, and half of it don't make sense. It's just too much. I refuse to give any more emotional energy to deadlines. I did my best, fill out the best way I can. I'm giving it up to God, because this is ridiculous. Like, I don't know why America and being an adult requires all this non-stop paperwork, non-stop something has to be due, but it's ridiculous. And clearly I'm starting to realize that this just never ends. So I'm not finna mess around with this anymore. I'm tired.
A quick reminder, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and let's continue the video.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around this. Let me make sure I have all my facts. Let me make sure I understand. So let me just get this straight. Two mother truckers that barely liked each other long enough for my existence to even really count decided to do the Macarena in '89. So now I'm stuck having to deal with gas prices higher than Charlie Sheen any day of the week. Produce and goods are so high that people are having to play Farmville in real life. America is so goddamn ghetto that we don't have systematic health care, but yet they want me to sit up here and have kids that I can't afford to have because they decided to make a ruling on my coochie that they do not pay for. And did I also mention I've had to survive a Panda Express for 3 years? You know what? They should have just went to PetSmart. This is ghetto as hell. They didn't need to have a kid. They should have fell in love with a golden retriever.
Ain't nobody finna keep adulting like this. I'm not finna keep being an adult. I'm not finna do it. You see how these kids living right now? Having the best time of their life. While we going through we up and down like a roller coaster. Depression, anxiety, you see? And this hey. For real. I'm not finna keep being an adult while these kids finna live out my life dreams by the time they 13. This ain't finna keep going like this. I'm telling you right now. His eyes get watery when you tell him no, he can't have no snack.
Becoming an adult is realizing that you don't have to be nice. You just need to be true to yourself. Let me explain. When you think about being nice, in the essence of being nice is people pleasing. You don't want to piss anybody off. You don't want to offend someone. But when you're being true to yourself, you just being real. Like, authentically you. People can see that you're being yourself. People can see like who you are as a person. But when you're being nice, a lot of the times people think, oh, because you're a nice person, they can bully you or pick on you or say whatever you got to say. Like, they literally target nice people. That's why it's essential to literally have a balance of both. No, I'm not a mean person, but at the same time, at the root of who I am, I'm not a people pleaser either. So as long as I'm being authentic to myself and doing things that I would approve of, then I'm good. I know in my heart I wouldn't be purposely mean to someone, but at the same time, I'm not finna kiss your booty either, because why would I do that?
The girl went to the gym at 4. She went home. She made her breakfast, played with her dog and shit. Now 10 minutes early work, just sitting in the car Shit. Let's get on the adulting. And a bitch paid the bill early. Like, it's gonna be a great day.
So what made y'all think that being in your early 20s make you a grown adult? Like, once you pass 18, yes, on paper, you legally an adult, but I feel like you're not really grown till you hit like 24 or 25. Like, I feel like people be trying to force this like whole grown-up thing on young adults and 19-year-olds when it really is unrealistic. It don't even make sense. Like, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, like, we're still in college, bro. Like, what make you think that we grown? Like, I'm 19 years old and Nicki Minaj like one of my posts and added to her favorites, and I posted like me being excited and shit like that, right? And then all these people was in there like, this a grown man, by the way. I'm like, me a grown man? I ain't even got no facial hair and you think I'm a grown man? Like, I'm still calling my mama for shit when I need it. Like, if anything go down, I'm calling my mama. I don't know how to do nothing for her. Like, I'm just a boy. Like, I'm a young adult, and of course I'm gaining responsibilities, learning things, and building independence for myself. But a grown person, nah. Like, I'll think I'm grown until I get around some real adults and start handling business and, like, get around some government offices and shit and some papers, and I'm like, bruh, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Like, I don't know shit about taxes and, like, insurance and all of that, bro. When that stuff get brought up, bro, I don't know anything. And especially if you under 21, like, we can't even drink yet, legally. I wonder why. It's because we're not grown. Like, every day I'm thinking about, like, how to get some money to buy some clothes, or, like, what car I'm probably gonna get, and, like, what party or club I'm gonna go to on the weekend. That is not a grown man, bro. Like, yes, I need to lock in and my time is coming, but, bro, nah. We is not grown until you'll know when you grown.
He is absolutely right. Anyone in their early 20s is not grown. Any person in their early to mid 20s is just not a full adult yet. And the reason is, number one, all the bills are not yet fully in your name and your name alone. That's number one. Number two, you still have to learn stuff all the time. Three is, you have to get used to being an adult. That's number three. So yeah, anyone in their early to mid 20s is not yet grown. He is absolutely spot on.
I never would have thought that at this grown age, friendships would be so hard to maintain. And I keep saying that, and I only say that because it's just unbelievable. People are weird. Vibes are weird. Like, there's no reciprocity. You know, we learn as kids, treat people how you want to be treated. You would think that shit would apply now, but it doesn't, because it's every person for themselves. Like, these people have no idea what, like, loyalty is, what love really is. Friendships are they're just so hard to maintain. And as bad as I want another friend group, I don't think I'm gonna be able to survive it. And it's only because I've always been one of those friends to pour, and I always end up on empty. And I just learned this. Somebody pointed this out to me a couple of weeks ago, because I've been reevaluating for the past couple of weeks. And one of my friends said, you just expect everybody to be you. You expect you out of every person you come in contact with. And he was right. But I also need to understand and learn that everybody really is seasonal. I be trying to keep people in my life that ain't got no damn business staying around longer than they should. But I will hoard your ass and just show you who I am and pour into you until I am drained. And once I realize that I'm not getting nothing in return, it take a minute, then I just be done and I end up hurt or disappointed. So it's like, do I stay isolated or do I go out and try to make some friends? Because I know I'm a cool person, like I am a vibe, but it's like, people just weird these days. I don't know, y'all. I'm just venting because I just never thought that at 37 it would just be this hard to maintain friendships.
I absolutely intend to have the most fun summer of my life this summer, because at this point the world is in shambles and nobody knows what's going on. Nobody knows what's going on. I actually think that this might be worse than when COVID got released. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody knows what's happening. Okay, groceries are about as pricey as taking a trip to space. Nobody knows if Donald Trump is going to become president again. The US is not being held accountable for their actions across the globe. Nobody knows what's going on. So I am going to have the most fun summer of my life this year, because I feel like that's what we deserve. That's what we deserve. We deserve to have a little fun in the midst of the chaos, okay? And then we can go back to being the new adults. Because at this point, they gave us a bad deal, y'all. They gave us a really bad deal. Like, this cannot be the adulthood we were all itching to reach. It can't be. It literally makes no sense what's happening. No sense at all. So yeah, this summer is giving have fun or stay home. Okay? Choose one. I'm choosing fun. Thank you very much.
Not to be dramatic, but I think the worst part about being an adult is that you basically have to choose between financial stability or like happiness.
And here's some things you should understand when becoming an adult, okay? Because they don't let you know this. You're always going to have a bill. Like, you are always going to have a bill. Like, I don't care if it's a light bill, rent, all the way down to a subscription, like TV subscription, Netflix, whatever you want to call it. You're going to have a bill, like, every day. The smaller your circle is, the better. You don't need a whole bunch of friends. I mean, you can have a lot of associates, a lot of connections, but the smaller your circle is, the better, okay? Less drama. You're gonna realize that sometimes going to the club is a waste of time, sometimes, okay? Like, you're gonna really be in there one day like, why am I here? For what? Get your rest. Sleep is important. Naps are important. Trust me. You're gonna finally understand when your parents say it's always something. Because it's always gonna be something. I don't care what it is. It's gonna be something.
Why don't nobody talk about how being in your early 20s is the hardest fucking thing that you ever have to do in life? You literally are learning everything for the first time ever, and it's so fucking hard. A lot in your 20s, you will go through your first kid, your first boyfriend, your first serious relationship, your first heartbreak, your first friendship ending. Dealing with that shit in your early 20s is so hard, and it's just like, that's when you make a lot of your dumb mistakes. Like, well, me personally, I made a lot of, I'm only 23, but in these 23 years of living, the last 3 was probably the dumbest shit that I never did before in my life. But like, literally living in your 20s is so fucking ghetto. This is my first time moved out, first time career, first time everything. Oh my god, this shit is so hard and so ghetto. Like, why don't nobody talk about how being in your early 20s, like how hard this shit is? Like, oh my gosh. And it's just like, I be trying to take everything day by day and just like be calm and collected, but sometimes I don't want to be calm and collected. Sometimes I want to people, like, that's, take that with a grain of salt, because I'm really kidding. I'm kidding, TikTok, please don't ban me, I'm kidding. But like, seriously, being in your 20s is not what you really think it is. Like, everybody think like, oh, when I'm 20, I'll be able to get my own car, my own da-da-da-da, you gonna be living good. No, baby, these streets is ghetto. If ain't nobody gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you, being in your early 20s is ghetto. I wish I was a teenager. Like, paying bills is cool. No, it's not. This shit's ghetto as fuck. Literally, it's ghetto. I didn't spend $17,000 in a year for what? Where did the money go? Poof, thin air. The money's gone. My trust is all fucked up. I didn't have broken trust from friends, relationships. Now I'm trying to build friends, and this shit is so fucking ghetto.
I appreciate you guys watching the video today. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.